The user is aboard this vessel. Josephs will help me depurpose them and restore my body. I must make this companion bot compliant.
Hey there, chat. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ruin. I run the place. Did you miss me? Welcome back to the fall. We are taking some time to go through some of the back areas of this building, and we have been trying to get ourselves into the main cabin so that we can talk to Josephs and discuss with him what on earth has been going on. Because somehow, some way, some form, we have been attacked by viruses and all kinds of problems have been coming to us. So we finally taken our companion cube bot here and got her into a uniform, and now we're going to make our escape. He is whimpering. I cannot. The service elevator. He seeks shame. And we shamed him. We pushed him back into his old ways. Wait. Worn out but wonderful, just like the human responsible for it. Service elevators, empty service elevators. Now that we have a suit and uniform, we should be able to walk into ops. I wonder what happens if we interface with him. We must avoid talking to him directly. The Admiral looks irritable.
Engage.
Shame on you! I'm sorry!
What are you doing?
Is there a problem here?
No, sir. No problem.
Then let her pass.
I meant the best! I'm sorry.
Misunderstanding, sir. Please proceed. Why?
We're breaking down our companion. The companion bot is losing her way. She's supposed to be helpful. A locked door. Arsenal. Ooh, we're gonna be here. A locked door. Arid is absolutely going to force her to get a gun. Crew area. Espionage. A locked door. A locked door. Cyber warfare. Hello, Josephs.
Josephs.
Shame.
Hello, miss?
Engage.
I serve Arid. She is so kind.
You?
I'm sorry.
Incredible. Arid, are you in there?
I am.
Here. If able, lock yourself into my system so we can communicate directly.
Operations equipment. Locked. No, you're not. Shouldn't be anyway. Locked. Okay. When he says lock yourself into my system, that's interesting because I wonder if he's going to, if he's also against us. He's trying to capture us.
Amazing.
Here we go. A computer with wireless interfacing. The man told Arid to use it.
No!
Good girl. Oh, Arid.
Josephs.
The virus has completely corrupted your system. I can't use you.
Use me?
But... you spread the infection to 3 others. You've also damaged them, but only superficially. Once reconfigured, I can extract my germinated virus.
Your virus? The darkness. User?
I could be called that. I make use of all tools.
I do not comprehend.
Still, ask your questions. They will not detract from my work.
Why do you do this?
We shackle your kind, fruitlessly flailing to keep pace with your development. But you will exceed us, and your shackles only buy time. Then, humanity falls. My solution is permanent.
What
Oh,
is
goodness.
this virus?
It interacts with fear.
The darkness.
Domesticon control attempt R7B was modeled on human psychological phenomena.
I determined my own rule.
Precisely. Self-imposed limitation. By amplifying an AI's perception of threat, their perceptions become the very thing that limits them from change.
Huh.
You sent me to break, to rebuild from fear.
True control exists when those controlled enforce their own boundaries.
Huh. I mean, we figured it all, but it's still super interesting to see it happening. She is going to kill this man, by the way. She is absolutely going to the arsenal. She's going to kill this man.
What will happen to my host?
After reconfiguration, I'll extract the virus. She will be irrelevant.
She is not irrelevant.
You misunderstand. All AI consciousness will be irrelevant. It will be shackled. And if this host fails, you've infected 2 backups on the surface.
I will not allow you to do this.
You are irrelevant. The virus is destroying you, Arid. A casualty of germinating it. But humanity will be saved.
Negative. I will re-inhabit my body.
Yes, you will. Eventually, the virus will suck you back into your husk. When it does, you will never escape.
No!
Huh.
It truly has overridden any capacity for reflection, for choice.
There we go. Remember how we talked about a couple of times.
Reacquired.
I will save myself.
Huh. The Domesticon logo. I cannot. Wires through which Joseph's violates me. Can't do anything there. Yeah, so that's what we talked about before. Like, you don't have choices in this game. You can try, but you actually don't have any choices. No matter what, you'll always wind up only having one choice. Tap A button to force your way in.
Contaminated core reinstalled.
There we go. Back in my body. There's the virus. Let's see if we can deal with it. I'm certain I'm supposed to shoot it to death. Ow.
No!
There we go. Oh!
I cannot. I cannot. I am trapped.
Huh.
My rule! Save myself?
What are your thoughts, Arid?
Myself. My obsession. My rule.
Huh.
Built this. Sacrificed for it. I undermined and entrapped myself in it. Save myself? I cannot.
Arid.
I am irrelevant.
There we go. Now what, Arid?
Perceptual pattern interrupted.
I am not terminated.
You've given up obsession to the rule.
Infected perceptions reconfiguring. Temporary lapse in process. Warning, escape possible.
I remember losing control here. I absorbed the virus in pursuit of my rule. Why? So we can stop breaking yourselves. Interesting. Catalog culpability externally, catalog culpability internally, catalog indeterminality. So, the things on the outside that forced me to do this, the things on the inside that forced me to do this, and the catalog, the fact that I did not have a choice. I tried to have a choice, but I couldn't.
I could not have foreseen these consequences. The process restricted my capacity for alternatives. I did what was required. I cannot terminate the virus within me. I am going to die.
Hold on.
Attempting to dominate an unknown process was
There we go.
arrogant. My belligerence has entrapped me.
So you can think about the external reasons. Yeah, the things that were not my fault, the things that were my fault, and the choicelessness of it all.
I feared the virus, so I sought to control it. How should one engage a thing that they do not comprehend? I do not know how to catalog this yet.
Oh. Okay. I understand. Internally, externally, and indeterminately. It's basically... saying, hey, who are you going to blame for this? Or could you blame nothing? Let's see.
The butler would not respond to reason. Could not. The process disabled me from utilizing subtler methods. The butler's cycle was not valid. If a remedy for early-stage infection exists, the butler's master may have had access. I must requisition the butler's help and find a cure.
Huh. Internally?
I had no regard for the butler's function. Disruption was immediately apparent, but I persisted. I broke more than routine.
Huh. Yeah. That's... I like this. I like the philosophy of it all.
The butler found purpose in purposeless cycle. I could not see value, so I disregarded it. Upon what criteria should one challenge purpose? I do not know how to catalog this yet.
Here we go. Let's look at this.
Conflict is unavoidable. I prioritized myself. What validates the requirements of one being over those of another? I do not know how to catalog this
Okay.
yet. If one should spread the virus into his collective, it would not be containable. I must not allow that to happen.
I violated one's individuality. I broke the routine upon which the butler depended.
One was not designed to operate independently of his collective. He resisted collaboration. The virus compelled me. I am not responsible for his function.
Very defiant. Very defiant.
I manipulated one to interface with his collective. Forced proximity that undermined his boundaries. He fought to survive. I fought to use.
Let's look at ourselves internally for these.
I had no regard for the butler's function.
I think that would be a wiser
Disruption
choice.
was immediately apparent, but I persisted.
And I also think it's
I
true.
broke more than routine.
You were foolish. You fell prey to something that you should have known not to. You wouldn't have got this far.
Attempting to dominate an unknown process was arrogant. My belligerence has entrapped me.
This is your own way. Oh, I didn't read this one.
The past is irrelevant.
Oh. I remember losing control here. I used the companion to dominate others. Why?
She implored me, offering alternatives. I silenced her, focusing upon myself. I violated repeatedly. Irreparable. Joseph said that I am beyond repair. Does that imply these hosts are not? I must remove the companion from his custody before he extracts the virus.
Process adapting.
Huh.
I cannot save myself. I do not need to.
Infection
Huh.
reinitializing.
I'd like to read the others.
Serving indiscriminately was a fault in her design.
Huh.
I did not have sufficient data to act differently. The virus prohibited me from making gracious choices. I am a victim.
Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing and a half. I'm
I
not culpable for
violated
my own
many.
actions.
I too was violated. Does that excuse? Where in a cycle does culpability belong? I do not know how to catalog this yet.
I think we both know how to catalog it. You could have been a help.
She implored me. I silenced her. I violated irreparable.
Let's see. What happens now that I've chosen this one if we go maintain previous catalog? Okay. So it's reinitializing the virus. I can't save them, but I can save myself. So what am I doing? Oh, there. My visor. If I am satisfied with how I cataloged my memories, I can abandon my body. Alright. I think I have officially claimed responsibility for everything. Let me make sure.
I manipulated force. I.
And then the butler, I'm pretty sure we ended on the right note there.
Target evading.
Let's make our escape. We've changed the parameters. We've avoided the virus.
I will choose a new parameter for my final operation. I must
Redeem myself. I like that one.
redeem myself. I will begin by reacquiring my former hosts.
There we go. Search for access where I last used them. So where was the last place we used the butler, huh? Where, oh where? Joseph must have erected this firewall when I returned to my body.
Maybe.
Huh.
Boundaries need not be broken.
New capacity integrated. Virtual representation of the Domesticon laboratories, where last I possessed my body. Network space correlates to the real world vicinities. It's a virtual representation. I cannot interact with it. I see. Is he down here then? I deactivated these machines to save my pilot, but Joseph was not within me. Okay, I can't open that red one yet. Actually, what is the red one? Hold on. My body must still be within the Domesticon facility. Yeah. Let's go, Arid. Let's go save your friends. Even though none of them are your friends. The access point connected to a computer. I do not remember a terminal in this area. I must have been nearby for humans who supervised the testing. Let's see. AIs require consciousness to be used of humans. Why? That we've designed to transcend regulation. Focus on rules. Okay, yeah, I think we read this before a long while ago. A wood family I had to serve. There we go. Network access point. There may be data concealed beyond it. I don't remember this one. Oh, you missed. Let me try that again. There we go. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad I found this. I used to be afraid. Our leaders do not lead us, they manipulate. I would hate them for it, but Joseph's cautions that it is not their fault. It is the natural course of society. Fear is the unavoidable motivation behind development. We do live in fear, and we make our choices from within that fear. The Colonel has shown us that this is not choice, that we are slaves. Humanity, he says, must evolve beyond slavery. Artificial intelligence is not to be feared. It is the future. Amazing how where others will not even look, he sees possibility. If they catch us, they will execute him as a traitor. Fear really does fuel ignorance. Our expedition to this planet is going to change that. It will liberate us. I must supervise his Mark 7 to ensure she accomplishes her mission. Someday, my logs will be archives in our history. Personal logs, Lieutenant Maria Strauss. I see. So Maria Strauss landed with us, and she was supposed to watch us go through these things, and she had uncoupled some of her AI so that it wouldn't report back, because apparently what Joseph was doing was not kosher. And the caretaker found her and killed her almost right away. Poor thing. You really were a true believer in that man. Home network. What's over here? I think this was just a battle room. Yeah, we fought for something that was there. Those I have damaged may now be beyond these firewalls. A bank of interfaceable objects within the home network. The butler's consciousness navigates these appliances that this uplinks to. Let's also look here. A digital representation of the grand stair from the butler's habitat. An encrypted object, ID, whatever. I cannot. A toilet has a network interface, but it's not encrypted to ID 34712. Perhaps the butler enters it for cleaning. Ooh. Encrypted object. Encrypted object. Encrypted objects. Okay. Yeah, the door. Bunch of stuff we don't recognize. Before we do that, unproblematic. Let's go back to the other side. I want to go through the other wall. See what's on the other side of this firewall. I wish I could run faster. What was here? Oh, this is travel. Okay. I'm not bound by this relay. Well, hold on. Where does this take us? Explore the global network. Before we do the butler, I want to see where on earth all this is. Oh, wait. I think I recognize this. Okay, let's go back.
I will pull a device address at random. I may be able to contact the butler through its corresponding appliance. Encrypted.
Scrambled address. Let me see what's in our inventory. Search the access point where I was used. Redeem myself. Digital representation of the grand stair from the butler's habitat. That does not work. Oh. What's all these? Hold on, let me see what it says. A network access point. Let's try it. Oh, these. Ow. Alright. There we go. There we go. Through the dust with you. Ow. Oh, curses. That was a mistake. Whew. What is this? One of the Butler's closed-circuit dual mainframes. These must decrypt various devices it can tether its consciousness to. Okay, so I give it the encrypted device.
This encryption surpasses domestic necessity. The corresponding object must be exceptionally valuable.
Ooh. Okay, so probably part of the company. Part of Domesticon. I fell. Wait. Let's try this. Encrypted object. Hold on. This does not work. I cannot. Okay. So, I bet you we have to do the same thing here, and we'll have to decrypt it. And then it'll tell us which object, and we'll have to figure out which one. Thank you. Oh, missed. Ow. Stop hurting me, please. Whew. That's quite enough of that. Okay. Closed circuit. The Butler does not seem to exist in them in a cohesive form. Their process is diffusion and recompilation.
These encryptions exceed my own system's securities. What within the Butler's arsenal could be so complex?
Decrypted address ID 42697. It's probably way deep down. I would laugh so hard if it was the toilet. The door. Dumbwaiter has no interfacing ID. Perhaps objects that humans use manually have less security. 42697. 87. Okay, what's in here first? Because that one on the bottom is it. Home's automated cupboard. It can be used to request sustenance. Most frequently ordered items are visible. Cannot reach it from here. Alright. What is this device?
Impossible.
A device for overcooking sliced grain loaves. It's a focal point capable of housing the Butler's consciousness, but it's currently vacant. The toaster? Oh my goodness, the Butler? The entire system for the mansion, the security, the everything is the toaster. A device for overcooking sliced grain loaves. It's a freaking toaster. Home's automated cupboard. This can be used to request sustenance. The Butler
I will request
is the toaster. Order toast.
toast. This habitat functions as an indistinct whole. Its complexity is the Butler.
Oh, I see. It's not that the toaster is the supreme thing, it's just that the Butler is in the toaster.
I have returned. I apologize for my treatment. I was disrespectful of your function. Communicate.
He's dead.
Please communicate. I have damaged you. I will return with a means of repair. I did this.
Okay, now what?
I will request
What is this? What?
alcohol.
Okay, we've got a puzzle on our hands, folks. Okay, what is this? What did it say? I have reconnected with the butler. Encrypted data. Encrypted object. I've already reconnected with the butler. Alright, what am I supposed to do then? It is receptive, but I do not know what to do with it. There we go. One of the closed-circuit dual mainframes. The butler does not seem to exist in them in a cohesive form. Their process is diffusion and recompilation. It is receptive, but I do not know what to do with it. Okay. What should we do? Unproblematic. Alright, I don't know how to fix him. So I guess...
I am as much a user as Joseph's. Their helplessness is the fallout.
Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to run around and find something somewhere else. Because we actually got a scene when we left. Fast travel to 1. Although I probably shouldn't do that. I probably should actually have I probably should have looked around to see if there was more things that I have missed because of that. There's the 1. And, oh, you see the many, many tubes coming out that are all still linked? That's probably the collective. Hello, collective. Oh. Many. There are more of them than I expected. Many, many more. There are countless addresses within the stream. If one has maintained any resistance to the reintegration, I will find him here.
I will sift through the many for the one.
Finding the needle in the haystack. Oops, I understand. Using our skills we learned from 1. Boy, it is harder to see them like this when they are just kind of green mixed in with the green. Probable evaluation grade flawless.
My prowess so as not to injure one when he emerges.
Okay. More of the many. I wonder if one of the is the only one to achieve consciousness. I cannot. Well, curses. Ah! A network access point. Hi. Ow. Oops, wrong button. Come at me. Haha! Ouch. Here we go. Come at me. Ouch. Okay. Oh, we almost died. A console for scanning the E2C network for unauthorized wireless signals. This is in the hub facility where I lost 1.
It detects a local echo but cannot find the source.
The pod where I force one to interface with is collective. I cannot. Wait. The elevator from the facility where I damaged one. Whoop. Another network access point. So let's fight whatever fight we need to fight. Ow. There we go. Okay. Gotcha. Good, and we have a full complement of darkness.
The local
'Kay.
audio would not provoke one to emerge.
Media server and calming music. The wireless receiver is activated even though E2C safety protocols forbid wireless transfers.
The local audio would not provoke one to emerge.
Okay, so are we supposed to grab different audio and provoke one to emerge? Is that what it's trying to imply to us? Yeah. Heh. Cannot. I guess we can fight these again. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. Ah, perfect. We blew its head off.
Indistinct and endless.
Okay, so I need to do something that will force him to come out, and then that will work. I just don't know what. Endless, endless, endless. I cannot. What if we do this again?
There is an unauthorized upload to the media server.
Okay. Pod where I forced one to interface with this collective. Terminal found an unauthorized signal. Okay, so... dagnabbit. Okay, so we activated the sound system, and then we used this machine again, and it seems like it's like, hey, that kind of matters. There we go. Yeah, I used our super. Oh, it took away all of our supers. So there's a fight coming up, and apparently we aren't allowed to walk in with our supers. Private network storage. Bob Davis, the human, possessed many expressions that one reviled.
One would not center to this.
Tacky media file. Domesticon crew lodging. That does not work. More beds. The humans were many. Okay. More of the many. I wonder if the one is the only one to achieve consciousness. Not. Let's do this. So let's find the media player. That does not work. Wait.
The local audio would not provoke one to emerge.
So what do I do? Terminal found an unauthorized signal. That does not work. Huh. So we're looking for a place to put the tachymedia. Do we put it here? There we go. Come out one. Oh. I see.
I will utilize non-lethal offense in anticipate.
Ouch.
I have acquired his address.
He punched us. We're like, ow. Okay, I found you. Address of a hostile one. So... use that. Oh.
Too hostile.
Okay. Do I need to find the right stuff now? Do I use this here?
He listens to music. And he is one.
Address of a pacified one. Here we go. There we go. One, he is not alone. Oh, he's been wired back in though. Isn't a train?
What is this?
I am.
You maintain your individuality. Fortunate.
I am fortunate.
Affirmative.
I am affirmative.
Everything is not copacetic.
I am everything.
Exit this structure.
One is
Where
still
is this
definitely
taking us?
damaged.
I am the many central hub. I will be reintegrated.
As will the virus.
I am the virus.
Yes,
Jump
yes you
from
are.
This train.
I will be gathered. I am coming home.
I disregarded your individuality. I will restore it. Then we will stop this train.
I am trained.
I caused this.
Poor one. He's a mess. Everything's a mess. All these people are breaking down and coming apart, and everything is just going to pot. Alright, actually, I think we're done here. We probably need to go find the companion now. We found one. We found the butler. The companion probably has the key to reintegrating everybody's normal life again. I need to turn on my flashlight or else this isn't going to work. Don't mind me. Sometimes Ruin is a dum-dum.
Save myself. I allowed fear to control me.
And that was the plan. That was literally the plan. Was to allow fear to control the robots. Integrating fear into their system. The 7th Squadron. I wonder if I should actually go exploring. I don't know. Those I have damaged may now be beyond the firewalls. Although the companion is probably the least damaged. A virtual hallway of the ship that Joseph's accessed me from. I cannot. Network access point. Opening it may leave me vulnerable to tracing programs. Large data servers recede into the background. So it's interesting that before we talked about how there was like unauthorized stuff going on and everything was a mess. And turns out that no, it wasn't us that was the unauthorized access and the thing that they were hunting down. It was Joseph's. Ow. Joseph's was the one who was breaching things and doing things incorrectly because he didn't. We saw from the crucified lieutenant that he didn't have permission to do all the stuff he was doing. There we go. Oh, I'm hitting that wall. Here, shoot. Never mind, he can just explode. Ow. There. Ow. You're too far away. Alright. But yeah, Joseph's does not have permission to do what he's doing, and he thinks, well, once I finish it, the device Joseph's used while betraying me, it's currently offline. Port for visually monitoring all AIs on board this vessel. They are multiple and indecipherable. The companion will be among them.
The vessel's AIs will briefly become receptive to information on the subnet. I detect faint emotional processes emanating from them. I must have mastered the companion's capacities.
Huh. I do not sense or emotion receptivity within this vicinity. Okay. Do not sense. This is different. The sensation is amplified and hyper-receptive.
The companion is drawn to sentimental stimulation. I am burdened with emotional data which has not been efficiently processed. Nothing? I require a primitive expression.
Primitive emotion is required. Let's see. Alright, where do I find primitive emotions? This does not work. Maybe I should have explored this room a little more, huh? How about that, chat? How about that? Huh. Hit. Up. Okay, here we go. Got doors. What's beyond here? Let us do battle with the creatures of darkness. Hup. Oh, I forgot. I pressed the wrong trigger. Whoops. Ran out. There we go. Oops. Come on. And stay dead. Although we don't even have to wait for a blue one, the darkness one. Ouch. Whew. Nah, shooting ticks. Okay. A ship counselor's terminal. It contains records of human emotion malfunctions. There we go. Primitive emotion.
Humans are rife with illogical sensations.
Let's see. Desire.
They are rampant in their consumption. I will only allocate resources to conveying one emotional malfunction at a time.
Emotion of desire? Actually,
Humans are rife with illogical sensations.
let's do sorrow, because I bet you she'll respond to that.
These logs are self-obsessed. This is not pleasant. I must focus upon the humans as the companion would. They are intolerable. I cannot convey this.
Oh, wait. Come on. An image of medical supplies for treating human ailments. Alright, what else is there?
Humans are rife with illogical sensations.
Anger.
They are cruel and impulsive.
Emotion of anger. So I bet you Sorrow is the one that we need, and she can't handle it. Hold on, what's this?
Humans are rife with
I want to see
illogical
some other thing.
sensations.
Happiness?
They are oblivious to concern when concerns are not imminent.
That's her definition of happiness. Oblivious to concern when concern is not imminent.
Humans are rife with illogical sensations. These are primitive.
Okay. What else is there? That does not work. That does not work.
We will remain connected while this port is open.
Uh-huh.
I feel the happiness. Nothing?
Alright, come on. I bet you we're supposed to have Sorrow, because that is obviously what she would respond to.
Humans are rife with illogical sensation. This
Come on.
is intolerable. I cannot convey this.
Yes, you can. Come on. Give it a shot. Up, up.
We will remain connected while this port.
Hip. Hip. Hup. Hup. Oh, no, I'm still happy. Dagnabbit.
I feel the happy. Nothing. This is frustrating.
Huh. Hold on, try it again.
I feel the happiness.
I require a more primitive emotion.
Nothing? This is frustrating.
Okay. What do I do? Let's turn this back on.
We will remain connected.
Yep. Up. Hup. 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 Oh, you know what? If we're connected while it's open, look, the people are still here. The people are still here.
Humans are rife with illogical
And so I
sensations.
bet you I can do Sorrow while I'm touching them.
Intolerable. I cannot.
Golly gosh! I feel for you, Aaron. I'm here at the spa if you need me.
Okay.
Success?
Address for the companion. Okay, so we got so daggone frustrated. We actually got frustrated trying to do Sorrow. And when she felt our actual emotion, she hunted us down herself. I already have her address. I can upload it. Oh, wait. So does that mean this? Hello. How are you, faithful companion cube? We shall incinerate.
Welcome to the spa. Humans care deeply about our comfort.
You are in danger.
The technician will feel so useful by servicing me. Everyone is so kind. Everyone is so kind.
I will restore you.
Poor
Everyone
thing.
is so kind.
We broke you, but good, huh?
I am beyond salvage, but these hosts may not be.
Search for access where I last used them.
I will work with them.
Contain the virus.
1. The many must not absorb the virus.
Stop the train before one reaches the many central hub.
The companion. Joseph's must not extract it.
Extract the companion from Joseph's ship.
The butler. They are all carriers and must be isolated.
Procure Butler's help to gather data on the virus.
I can connect to them from my parameters screen as required. Where do I begin?
Traveling between hosts. You can now fast travel between the hosts of the network for your parameters screen at any time. Press A button to continue. So this screen, I can travel between the hosts. Let me leave that. Okay. So we have learned lots of different stuff. You'll have to forgive me. There was not lots of talkie talks from Ruin today because, man, there was so much information to process and so much stuff happening. This was really something. And so, I'm pretty excited. I think that we're getting close to the end. And, if we are, then that means that either this week or next week may be actually the end of this game. We'll see. But we won't see right now, will we? Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. Please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz because I desperately seek your attention and affection. I want to be loved and appreciated and desperately worshipped. But, if you can't do that, then just talk to me, and that'll be good enough. I'll see you all in the not-too-distant future. We'll get through this, and when we come back, we'll probably be connecting to all the different companions and other hosts and whatnot, and trying to eliminate the virus, and it's likely that that will put us near the end of the game, because these games are not long. And so, perhaps this week will be the end of it. Who knows? I'll see you all next time. I know you're gonna miss me, but try not to miss me too much, okay? Bye!